Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Live Hot Topics Wednesday. It's your girl, Millie. I have missed you immensely. I can't even tell you how much I've missed you. I can't, child. I can't even tell you how much I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. Like, I didn't even realize how much I was going to miss you all. And I won't ever make that mistake again. Wow. So I hope everybody's been doing good. I've been in the comments and reading your comments and all that good stuff. Whew. But I'll give y'all some time to get in. But I'm so glad to be here. Hey, Sin. Hey, Kashana. I'll give y'all time to get in. Hello, hello, hello. My lights is good. There's been so much that has gone on in a week. Yes, Missy KY. Yes, she is back. She is back. Yes, Crystal. I'm so glad to be able to do a live. Y'all. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I missed y'all so much. Like, I think I had shed a couple of tears like last Wednesday. And then I was like, oh, it'll be okay. And then stuff just started happening, right? And I was still making posts on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. But I wanted to come here and talk to you all when things happened. Oh my gosh. I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you all for watching the videos while I was out. Thank you all for rewatching, liking them. I did gain some followers, so that is good. We got to just get back in it and get it going. I just appreciate y'all. I posted videos today, and I need y'all to go watch those videos and like them. I missed all of you. Like, my heart was broken. I just really missed y'all. And I was like, I think shout out to On the Rocks with Jada for getting y'all a message out there. I appreciate it. I was going to try to go live on her page, but they was like, you got to wait. You made that dumb mistake. You made that dumb post. You going to have to wait. So I won't be really talking about the person that lives in DC anymore that much. So, I mean, I don't think we need to talk about it unless it's something that has to do with our health. I will talk about it then, but other than that, nope. Hey, Dion. Hey, Daphne, Miss Fields, Princess Banger, Andrea, Orlando, Cinnamon Swirl. Hey, Renee. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here so much. We have so much to talk about. And I know that you've probably heard a lot of this, Devon. Oh my gosh. Sweet Essence. I had made a post, Princess. I made a AI post. And they didn't like that. So they took me down for a week. And I just won't be doing that again. She said I got my wine ready. Hey, Faith. Hey, Nakia. Tammy. Cheryl. Heaven. All right. Now I know y'all have heard about a lot of stuff. Y'all know I don't like to waste no time, so we just gonna jump right into it. Hey, Alicia. Yes, honey, I'm back. And then, I'm a little shook too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to try to ease back in it, but there's so much to talk about. I have so many things pulled up right now, and I have other things waiting. So we'll take some breaks. I already know it's gonna be about 2 hours, so we're gonna definitely be here about 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, 8 o'clock. So, hey, Tiffany. Hey, baby Peaches, Crystal. Yeah, it was Mr. Hey, LaQuanda. So, hello to everybody coming in, all you 60 people. Please go ahead and like this chat, please. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And we're just going to get into it. So, there was a lot of things that happened in a week. Like 7 days. Like, when you're posting every day, and I post every day, like on other platforms, right? I post on other platforms. But like on here, it's just you come here and you have these discussions. And I do want some of you all to come up and talk tonight if you don't mind. If you want to, just let me know. And Taylor says she in her massage chair. Good morning, good evening, LaQuanda. Tiffany, I see you. Thank you, Princess. Hey, Brown Sugar Babe. We're gonna get into Tyler. We're gonna get into Tyler. Jesus. Happy Juneteenth Eve. Exactly. So there was so much going on. We lost a lot of people. So we're gonna start here. May she rest in peace, Ananda Lewis. You know, she had a big battle with breast cancer. And I don't know if it was that she just didn't want to do modern medicine or she was going to do holistic medicine. But as I was reading, I was lost to heaven. I was so lost. Girl, we'll get into that. But I don't know if it was like she was doing holistic or something else, or I don't know. But she lost her battle with cancer. We've seen her on Teen Summit, BET, growing up all of our lives. So, yes, please get your mammograms. Please get your mammograms once a year. That's all it takes. October is the month, breast cancer month. That's the month we definitely need to get them. I get mine every year at the top of the year in January. So, may she rest in peace. Then when this happened, I was like, I need to be... Y'all, this was so heartbreaking. Minnesota lawmaker unalive, another in grave condition in targeted political violence. I don't know how Mr. Hoffman, I think that's his last name, Hoffman is doing, because he and his wife had surgery on this particular day when it happened. So I haven't heard anything about that. Hey, Mel's Red Phone. Hey, Christine. I don't know anything about that, but I don't know if he's okay. Does anybody know if he and his wife made it? Because I know her. What's her name? Okay. You can't see her name on here. I know she and her husband passed away. I don't know if they had kids. I'm sure they had kids. But that was so horrible. Hey, Judy. That was so horrible. May they rest in peace. And then yesterday, Ann Burrell. You know, Ann Burrell is like Food Network queen. She's such, look at her crazy hair. She has such a bold disposition. She could cook, and, she did that. I think she was a host on America's Worst Cooks and stuff. I think Lonnie Love was on one of those episodes. And I love watching her. This is just so sad. We lost in a week. In a week, people, there's 4 people that we lost. Her death, yes, that surprised me too. You're not checking in with Ann, but but it's shocking when you hear that, right? So that's just a lot. That is a lot. Let me take these down right quick because I'm going to have to put more up. So we'll go to the next thing. Okay, y'all. Let me talk about this real quick. Yes, Ann Burrell, honey. Yes. Brown Sugar Babe said her husband, you talking about Ann Burrell? Brown Sugar Babe said Ann Burrell's husband, she just read that her husband found her unresponsive in the shower. Wow. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you for being here. That is so sad. So let me talk about this, because I know that we are fed up with Huntsville, but we have something new coming out of Huntsville. Hey, CD. And what? We have something new coming out of Huntsville. It's called Nextville. It is a show about Me Too, Liv. It is a show about these 6 women. They're entrepreneurs. One of them have a non-alcoholic beverage in Walmart. I can't think. It was something else. It's an upcoming show. And next week, Tammy, hold on. I was talking to somebody today, and I said, this is exactly what I said. I said, Love and Marriage Huntsville has ruined this town for us. And I said, I want a chance to hear. I want you all to hear about it. So next Wednesday, we're going to do Live Hot Topics at 6 o'clock again so I can accommodate their time. So we're going to do Live Hot Topics, Lord Say the Same, next Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So we'll get like 30 minutes of stuff going, and they're going to be in at 6:30. So I didn't ask too much about this. The producer is, hold on. Somebody asked me who was the producer. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I think it's called Moonman TV on Instagram. Moonman _ TV on Instagram. And then there is, hold on, let me see this one right here. Sky Chase Entertainment. It's a Black-owned production company dedicated to bringing real-life entertainment to all platforms, creating the film, TV, digital, and mobile distribution. So we're going to talk to them next week. No, she is not a producer. So this is Sky Chase Entertainment. So this is 6 women. We're going to follow their lives. Hey, Peppa. Kiara. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see what Kiara said? Look what Kiara said right here. And this is what I told him, Kiara. I said, there's a show that has ruined this entire city for us, right? Yes, Tammy said she's going to try 2 episodes. I said, so this, I want to support it because it's 6 Black women, 6 Black entrepreneurs. It's a Black entertainment production company, and I want to support them. I miss you too, Miss Dee. I missed all of y'all. Child, I know I'm going to say that throughout this thing. Look at Carol. Yes, Carol. Yes. So y'all, listen, let me say this. And if you watch the episode and you're not in, you can let me know. But we're going to talk to them next week. No, it's not Carl Lucifer. It's not him. So we're going to talk to them next Wednesday at 6:30. So we're going to do Live Hot Topics the same time next week, 6 o'clock. I will, of course, send you a reminder. And we're going to see what they're about and just listen to what they have to say. Because I feel like we need something new. And this is very positive. That's what I was told. It's very positive. So I'm excited about it. So that's next. Let me go on over to this. I don't even know what it is, but whatever it is something we need to talk about. Child. I listened because I had time. Y'all, I've been to the gym. I just started going back to the gym and everything, y'all. I'm gonna have to do this because when I was out, I was like, I need to go to the gym. So I'm gonna get up early in the morning and go to the gym, and then I'll get back home and get my stuff started. But baby, no, it's not gonna be on OWN. No, it's not gonna be on OWN Network. As far as I know, it's not. But we're gonna find out next week. Okay. Honey, this conversation, I had a chance to sit down and listen to this whole entire conversation. I love K. Michelle. But honey, this interview, this was what you say, Mel Riffo? When she said this loudmouth coyote, honey. So she said it has been 3 years. 3 years that this has been going on. Can somebody please enlighten me? Hey, Lori. Can somebody please enlighten me and tell me how did this start? Because she said that this person has tried to stop her money, how she feeds her child, has been saying things behind the scenes for 3 years, and she said she doesn't say anything. She said, but she gonna have to let her know where she is from. What? Allegedly, what has Tamar done? That was a very good episode. Very good episode. And she was so sincere. Hey, Tasha. Tasha. So, damn it. So sincere. Oh, she started with K. Michelle. Okay. Have y'all just stopped to think, like, as much as we love Tamar, she just don't like her? You know what? We're going to talk about Tamar in a few minutes. I will say this. Well, let me say it now. Tamar on Caught in the Act, Double Life, that's where she's supposed to be. That is where she is supposed to be. Tamar is made for that. That's what she needs to do from here on out. Very much. I don't know if it's much has a mouth on her. Yes, Tasha, girl, I had to get that right. Ooh, Lady Red, honey, you don't even know. Honey, 7 whole days, I was in my Tony Braxton voice. It was a mess. Love her there, but only there. Tiffany, yes. Look, Tiffany said, love her there, but only there. Tamar is perfect for the Double Life, especially this last episode. And I have another episode to post, y'all, that I was going to post last week when I couldn't. So I posted this week, so I'm going to post the last one. I'll post that tomorrow. But K. Michelle on beef with Loudmouth Coyote, Tamar Braxton. I'm going to slap TF out of the Muppet on site. Like, has Tamar said anything? Because I don't think Tamar has come out and said anything. Me too, Judy. Me too. Let me put this up here because we can talk about it as a whole. And I saw somebody, of course, it was a man that had made the difference in Kay saying how Caucasian men love her, but then she was crying about Black men need to build homes and stuff like that. And I was like, y'all are so one-sided and just can't see what she's saying. She's not saying that. She said that she dates out of her race. She's already said that. But she's speaking for all of the women who talked to her when she was getting ready to go on this show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tammy can have Caught in the Act, but Tamar is definitely made for the Double Life. I love her on it. Her and Tamar are doing it, right? But I feel like men just hear what they want to hear and they just don't hear everything. Because I feel like what she was saying, although I date outside of my race, Black women want to know, why do Black men just create these broken homes? And she was talking about the men in Nashville, and I can see that. Men do not call women out of their names in Nashville. She said because that could end their career. They could end their career. And she was like, they come in the studio, they do their music, and they go home to their wives. They go to little Billy's baseball game and stuff like that. I don't know why Black men not all Black men, and I'm not talking about just superstars, I'm talking about these everyday Black men that go to work, come home, take care of their families. Because it can be something else. No, LaQuanda, I'm with you on that. She's not about to say nothing to RK. Yeah, I like that he did receive it and he didn't overtalk it. He did do good. I think when Dr. Bryant came on there and talked about how he creates broken homes, that did get next to him. Then he went on over there to Pastor Bryant to get some grace and mercy. And then he came back on over here with Kay, and Kay is telling him what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She said Tamar was stopping her money, child. Specifically country music. Yes, in Nashville. That's what she said. In Nashville, men come in there, they come in the studio, they do their 9 to 5. They come in, put their tracks down, and they go home. And you know, our men don't get to the studio till midnight. They got a pound with them, then they fool around here, some more girls coming in the studio. Then you calling because you like, okay, how long it gonna take you to do this? And then he on the couch somewhere doing something he ain't got no business. Lori felt like she was passive aggressive. I felt like he said, he wasn't really listening to her if she ain't had no relationship. But she did have some good things to say to him. But I thought this was wild. Hey, Tasha. Yeah, he was very emotional, but he's not going to stop, Cinnamon. Because the thing is, he talking about he wanted 11 kids and he got what, 9 or 10? He wants one more. And he's not about to marry nobody. And he gave all these scenarios with this one girl. And then his current baby mama, he don't want her talking about this other girl because that was his soulmate. Like, it was all crazy, the stuff he was saying. And he's still not about to marry nobody. He's still not going to do that. It's crazy. Okay, let's move on, honey. He wants 11. Yes, 11. 11. Let me take this one down. Let's talk about, let me get this out the way. Where are y'all on this? Where do y'all stand on this? Because, honey, would you be cool? I mean, because I think most people watch Atlanta, Potomac. You dabble in Salt Lake City, which is fantastic. New York, no need to look at that right now. New Jersey, I don't know what's going to happen. And whatever they got going on in Rhode Island, I'm not here for it. I don't even like the way they look. But I'll try. But what y'all think about getting rid of the entire Housewives franchise? Cancel or get a new cast? I hear you. Oh, live, because Gretchen is back. I think has OC already started? Because I want to see Gretchen. I like Gretchen. Gretchen is one of my favorites. Yep. Yep, I did, Tiffany. I was like, this right here is too much. It's too much. Hold on. Let's see later. It's too much because $20 million. Now, even the stuff that Leah and Bethany doing is not that. $20 million. If they got to pay out $20 million for something Kenya had done because she didn't have to do that, okay, Kenya got to know she's not coming back. Y'all have to know that, right? You got to know that Kenya's not coming back. And then this whole entire season was horrible up until Sunday night. Did I post that already? I posted it. This entire season did not give us anything to Sunday night. What would they replace the franchise with? Girl, let me tell you something. I know. That's why I don't know. That's why, look, what Crystal said. I mean, not Crystal, but Natasha. What would they replace the franchise with, though? Housewives has a huge fan base. You would really be just shutting down most of your views because we're not watching Below Deck. I don't know too. I watch Below Deck when I'm out of town or if I fall asleep and the TV is still on. That's when I watch Below Deck. Yes, Jay. Thank you. I think Real Housewives of Atlanta needs to pause. They need to stop. This last episode was the best episode ever. Y'all, let's get these likes up now. It was 153. Y'all got 94 likes. Let's get them up. Housewives built Bravo. Because I'm not watching Below Deck. I haven't even watched the new generation of New York yet. Thank you, Jada. Thank you. Below Deck is still on, honey. They have so many variations of Below Deck, right? And I feel like this last episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta gave me everything I needed. It gave me, okay, like with Angela and Drew, it gave me the little shadyism. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Kelly and Britt. They got a little problem. They trying to talk it out, okay? But then my favorite scene was with Portia, Phaedra, and Cynthia. Those are original housewives. They know what it is that we want. and them in there talking about the other girls, laughing, talking about Cynthia, talking about a bust down, what it requires. I love that entire scene with them. Love that entire scene. Alicia says she only watched Below Deck on the plane usually. Yeah. Real Housewives is the biggest breakout reality show on Bravo. Yeah, they had OC, but then Real Housewives. Yes. Oh, because OC is what I started with. And then when Atlanta had come about, it was like, this is it. This is the foundation. This is what Housewives should be about. Maybe they need a new version of what she said. Maybe they need a new version of what they have. Housewives that are middle and working class. That would be good. Miss Edith, I love that. That would be good to see something totally different. I would love that. But tagline's tired. The champagne is flat. I get it. But this last episode was one of the best episodes ever. I thought it was the best episode ever. I absolutely loved it. But if they did not have that, if that didn't happen, probably we still wouldn't have a date because nobody said anything about a renew another season. No one said anything about a 17 yet. Nothing. But what y'all think about this? What y'all think about the cosplay pop-up? Anybody in Atlanta going to this? Saturday the 21st, 10 to 6, cocktails raffles at the Kenya Moore Hair Care Spa and Fashion House. Anybody going? Ooh, she said Summer Hospitality, Southern Charm, and Summer House is so good, especially. I like the Southern Charm in New Orleans. Like, bring that back. That was so good. Ooh, her John Moody. Oh my gosh. I could just watch him paint for days. So if anybody in here, any twirlers in here in the bushes, y'all can cosplay as Kenya on June 21st. You can go and get her gowns, her casual wear. Oh, girl, we're going to get into that. Let's talk about that real quick. You can buy her gowns, her casual wear. Nobody cares about that. You're right. So, B is asking, are you buying Shamea's baby nanny story? It did not make sense. Why would you have a baby a baby who has problems in a diaper and in a bed and she's freezing? And you haven't thrown her out of the window? That is insane to me. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I was like, what is Shamea talking about? And then her mama was like, I was on my way over there and this happened and that happened. And I was like, this is so sad. This is so sad. I don't even know what to say. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have next? Hold on. Let me see what I have next, y'all. Hold on. Let me check what I got next. Because I thought that was just horrible. Hold on. Because I need to get to... Okay. Okay, here we go. So, I don't know. And I don't know. I feel bad for Shamea. I feel bad for all of them. Exactly. Hey, Robin. If it is negligence. Tanya said she team 12, but she go to work. I don't know if she in jail, but she definitely need to be fired. I know that much. She needs to be fired. Absolutely. Let's get into this, child. Oh, I've been waiting to get to y'all talk about this. Y'all. Okay. So, okay. Have y'all seen the trailer for the new Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? And Yandy's sitting there talking to Mendices, and he's talking about how he didn't want to be married, and she was like, "You need to do this for your family." And then now this comes out. Hold on, let me put this one up here. Now this comes out. London trainer confirms affair with Yandy Smith amid cheating rumors. Says it wasn't a one-time thing. Now, when her stylist came out here and poured his whole heart out on the internet, you know, you just be like, I don't know. But then when this man came out, I was like, what? Hold on, let me put my glasses on and see what it says. Hold on, let me read it. Out of respect for everyone involved, I've stayed silent as the internet did what it does. But to be clear, yes, I was involved with Yandy Smith, and it wasn't just a one-time situation. It happened over a period of time. So Yandy is over here on the TikTok doing TikTok dances, not talking about anything. They do it. She said they do it every time the season about to start, new season. But the thing is, we're not gonna see this right here at the beginning of the new season. This gonna be at the end of the new season because they still filming. You see, we just got the Bam and Ray face. They just fell out. Me too, heaven. Child, she done went to London to get it blown out. Do you hear me? And then, are we gonna find out if they're married or not? Are we gonna find that out? That was the dude in the video. I got a picture of him, honey. That's him. That's him. That's a filter on his face. I doubt if they married too, blessed lady. Yep. Look what Heaven said. Heaven said, Yandy said what's understood does not need to be explained, honey. Oh. But Mendices, allegedly, I don't know, I haven't seen him do these things, but he been around here allegedly doing his own thing, all at the, you know, the way he acted, didn't want to wear a ring, and then he all at the bar and all this kind of stuff. Yandy said, I'm going on some trips. If they are able to come out after this. Yeah, a lot of people go up for Yandy. A lot of people going up for Yandy. A lot of people. Because what in the world is going on? Okay, let's go over here. Then Mendices, after this has come out, now Mendices is not like him downstairs. Mendices is not like him downstairs, right? Mendices is a little bit more cool than him downstairs, and he's going to let it out a different way, right? So Mendices just goes on here and he's with his kids and he's talking with his children, and then when something happens, he'll say, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just me and my kids, da-da-da-da-da. He don't really get into it. He don't talk about it. And then my whole thing is, why are you going on live? But baby, let me tell you something. When I saw him over there with him downstairs at the restaurant, I was like, what part of the game is this? What part of the game is this? Because anybody fooling around with Ralph is suspect to me. Anybody. And then Yandy shows her ring off on this particular picture, but she doing a TikTok dance with her baby with no ring. Hey, ham sandwich. Sweet Essence said Mendices been outside. So he just needs to not say anything at all. Exactly. Yes, he was with Mendices having drinks, girl. That is crazy. Insane in the membrane. Oh my God. We're going to get into him downstairs, baby. We going to have to. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. That hurt me so bad when I couldn't talk about rap. But I'm here today. We're going to get into it. Hey, healthcare workers. Let me take this down right here. Baby, because him downstairs has been talking and talk. I'm gonna check my Twitter before we get off here, because I'm sure he done had something to say. Hold on, let me put my glasses back on. So, child, Rap been on Twitter, and he been talking and talking and talking and talking. He been dropping tea and everything, right? Sweet Essence said. What Sweet Essence said, y'all? I know. Let me ask y'all this. Is Drew in that group with Yandy? I don't think Drew's in that group. I don't think she's in that group. Not Elevator Man. Child, so here's one of the things. Spoiler alert. Tampa was fabricated so Drew could keep her peach. I played the bad guy so she would have a storyline and make a comeback as an actress. It worked. But it was unexpected that she would cheat on me and lie saying I cheated on her. Like I said, the fact that he's sitting around here talking about she'd have cheated on you with another woman is wild behavior to me. I would have kept that little piece of information to myself. Just like if I, mine cheat on me with another person like himself, it ain't nothing I can do but leave because I can't compete with that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Then he posted all these photos with Drew and Ty. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That one photo he posted with Ty all down Drew's décolletage, like that's a problem. I love y'all. And the ones I have met, I have given y'all a hug, but then nobody never went under my neck. Who touched the ooh child? Oh, he is a mess. It's crazy how I'm called a serial cheater with no receipts when the affair that ended our marriage is denied like explicit details haven't been out there for years. Keep crying for the cameras and telling your fake truth, but don't confuse acting with innocence. Now, what I will say is Drew has not come out to say anything. She did come out and make that crazy post about Tampa, how the production knew it, right? But she didn't say anything about the Ty situation. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This is what I'm talking about right here, baby. I miss y'all. Look at Ham Sandwich. Look what Ham Sandwich did. Not always. Girl, we don't care. Child, we don't care about what happened in Tampa. We don't even care about Drew and Ty. Drew not going to tell the truth. No way. She's not going to tell the truth. That's not going to happen. Whoo, Lord. Trying to change the narrative. And it's not working. It is not working for him at all. It is not working. Hold on. Let me see what else I got. Hold on, y'all. Because it's something else I want to talk about before I go on to, before we get to Tyler. Because we're going to wrap this thing up with Tyler Perry, honey. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, we're going to do this too. Just hold what you got. Just finish talking amongst yourselves. Finish talking amongst yourselves. And I'm just, as I get this stuff downloaded, because it's so much to talk about. Oh my gosh. But check the Twitter and see if somebody checking to see if Rap said anything else. Because I want to know if he said anything else, but I don't think so. I haven't seen him say anything lately. What you talking about? What happened in Houston? Not man puns. Girl, y'all crazy. Hold on. Let's see background. Let me see. 18. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here, and we're gonna have this conversation right quick. Let me take Ralph down, because child, I'm done with Ralph. Ralph is a headache. A headache. Let me just remove him all the way from the studio. So let's get into this because I want to know what y'all feel about this because I saw a lot of mixed feelings. A lot of mixed feelings about this. So Deitrick Haddon, gospel star Deitrick Haddon. Oh, the BET Awards was so good. Oh, y'all, it was so good. It was so good. Glorilla won for Best Gospel Award. I went and looked the awards up, and Pete Rock, Common, and Jennifer Hudson was nominated, and Rhapsody. So those are the other two people that were not gospel singers. Now, people feel a certain way about Glorilla winning, and I do understand that. I understand that. Glorilla has a right to sing what she wants and praise the Lord, but I do understand it. But I think the way Deitrick came out with it, it made him look crazy. He came back and he was like, that went viral, didn't it? Let's listen to what he had to say. Hold on. Let's listen to Deitrick Haddon. Because baby doll boogie. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me get it, y'all. Let me get it. D. Haddon. Okay, let's listen to him while I get the rest of the stuff up.
Everybody just inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. It's okay, y'all. It's just an opinion. And I have the right to my opinion. And I meant what I said. It's obvious that we struck a chord because it's on the minds and hearts of people all over. Let me just say, what I'm saying is not about Glorilla. Like, Glorilla didn't choose herself. Somebody made the decision to give her the Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Award. This is about honoring and respecting those artists who put their blood, sweat, tears, and years into this business, the gospel music industry, to keep it alive when nobody's thinking about it. And giving them their flowers while they're yet alive and working hard in the industry that's already tough. The gospel music industry, the audience, everything about it is tough. So I commend and I respect all the artists that work in it. I know it's not easy. I've been in it for 30 plus years. I'm just advocating for my brothers and sisters, even at the expense of being called jealous, a hater, crybaby, whatever you want to call me. You know, I don't care. But I meant what I said, and I believe in what I'm saying. I love y'all. Again, Glorilla has the right to give God praise, continue to do more gospel collaborations. Nobody's trying to take anything from her. We just want to make sure our people are being respected.
Okay, so where are you with that? He has a point. Deitrick is right. He was my fave on that preacher from back in the day. That preacher show. Deitrick is criticizing Glorilla like people criticized him when he first started. He made valid points. He's been the same. Now, I said, okay, I get it. I understand. But last Friday, he came out with a song that had Young Dro on it. Now, granted, he is a gospel singer. Young Dro is a rapper who people have said have changed his life and he's going in a different route, right? But if Deitrick wins a Grammy, Oscar, Stellar, BET Award for whatever that song is that he has with Young Dro is going to win that award too. So for me, and maybe y'all can, maybe you know, I don't know. Maybe that's a little different. I don't know. So what do y'all think about that? Let me know what you think about that. He's being hypocritical. Oh, that preacher show was something else. Now, that preacher show was something else. I don't know why they took that off TV. That was so good. It was so good. But he felt like he felt. He said what he said, and he stood on it, and he meant what he meant. And I do see his point. I just wish that when he had come out the first time, he had come out like he did the second time. You know what I mean? Because it seems like he had got it together, and that just made a lot of sense. Let's see. So we're gonna get in that in a minute. Okay, we're gonna get into this right now. Okay, let's get into this. What I got. Okay, let me talk about something that we need to talk about real quick while y'all finishing up what you're talking about. I love gospel music, and I never saw it being a big genre anyway. I felt like the greats, the Mississippi Mass Choir, and all those people that's coming up and doing their thing, it's just the thing that they do. And I felt like on Sundays with Bobby Jones, he has his gospel thing going. I feel like the Stellar Awards, they have their thing for that. I never just looked at it like Deitrick was talking about. And I can see how they could feel a certain way because I've listened to people. I had a different thought process when he first came out, but I understand it. But I feel like he should have spoken like he did at the end, like he did in the beginning. Because look at what Marvin Sapp came out here and did a whole R&B album, which is good. Secular artists. Alicia says secular artists have collaborated with gospel singers for years. Yep. Everything is a think piece. Shirley Caesar. Tammy said that's like when Shirley Caesar criticized Kirk Franklin when he first came out, then later went on tour with him. Because she had to get in line because Kirk was reaching the people. You know, you got greens, meat, potatoes, tomatoes. I mean, yeah, that took a life of its own during the holidays. But that actual gospel song, ain't nobody just listening to. I mean, I listen to Shirley Caesar. I ain't got no problem listening to Shirley Caesar, right? But everybody not doing it. But then when Kirk come out stomping everywhere, and then the people listen to it like, you know what, this ain't that bad. Shirley was like, you know what, I got to get on this train. Because let him stomp and let him get the people tired. And then I come out, or I get the people in Jesus and get them ready for Kirk when he comes out. I love CC. And CC can do no wrong. Dunny is fantastic. You know, it's amazing. That's like secular music. Okay, yeah, we got that. Okay, y'all, let's look at this real quick. This is for you all that live in one of these 31 states. Let me see if I can tell you the ones that we can't see. Hold on, let me find them. So, this is just a real quick, take care of yourself out there, watch what you're doing. So, there are 31 states who have passed a no hands law. Okay, here we go. Currently, there are 31 states plus the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Northern Mariana Islands in the U.S. Virgin Islands, where drivers are prohibited from using handheld cell phones while driving. You cannot even have them in your lap. And that's Alabama, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, and West Virginia. So those are places that y'all, you know, like if you get pulled over and you got your phone in your lap, it's going to be a problem. They don't want to see you like this. I'm guessing you can talk on your phone in your car as long as you don't have your phone in your hand. As long as you don't have it in your hand. New York it says Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, and West Virginia. I think that's good. Girl, Baker's Million, yes. Yes, people still out here holding cell phones in their hand while they're driving. Absolutely. And I think that this is something that needs definitely to be taken under consideration and taken extremely serious. Extremely serious. Let me take this off here so I know I won't do it again. So, hey, Leo. Yeah, yeah, it's just it's insane. Yeah, yeah, and they don't even want it on your lap. Let me see what it said. Hold on. No touch laws in 31 states make it illegal to touch your phone while driving. Using your phone or any other mobile device could get you a $50 to $450 fine depending on the state. No touch laws are not new. 30 states already had them. When Pennsylvania joined them today, which was June 5th of this year, the laws make it illegal to touch your phone or to even drive with it on your lap. She's and the lady that was doing this post, she said her friend had got pulled over. The officer did not want to hear her excuse that she did not know the law. He issued her $100 fine or come to court to fight it. She is paying the fine. I think it should be the max too. It should be for all states. It should be. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I can't tell you how many times I see people rolling up to the light, the rolling stop when the light turn yellow, and then they pull their phone out and they doing this on their phone until the light turn green. And then somebody blowing, like me. I'm the one in the back blowing. Can you go, please? I don't know if you get a warning, honey. They said it's from $50. What did I say? It's from 50 to 450. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. Okay, y'all, we're going to talk about, what we're going to talk about next. Let me take this down. We're going to talk about this next because somebody asked me about this the other day. And, oh, no, not yet. Let me talk about this first. Let's send out a little prayer for Aunt Bertha. Candy had made this post. I don't know if you saw it, but she made this post last week. I think I put it in the Hot Topics. It may not have made it to YouTube. But she said she had gone to spend time with Aunt Bertha. And we all know that Aunt Bertha has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Aunt Bertha is already a hoot, right? I can just imagine she is something else, right? This is not an easy disease. My grandmother passed away from this. I just think you have to take it and be as positive as you possibly can with it, because if you take it too personal and it gets really bad where people don't remember you, you will be hurt. Your feelings will be hurt. They do often get upset. They do often get mean. In my situation, my grandmother never was like that. She always talking about, Mill, I see these men in here. They coming in here. And I'll be like, point them out. They coming for you, like, are they coming to see you? No, they come to see you. So you just have to take it how it goes. She always had a jovial attitude. So, yes, it is hard on the entire family. And it's definitely hard for the person who's really going to end up really taking care of Aunt Bertha, because there's going to be a point that she's going to need somebody to really take care of her. So, Aunt Bertha will always be infamous for it was a scheme that Todd set up. We will always know that she said that. And just, shout out to Candy for putting her family on television. We wouldn't have known this woman because Aunt Bertha gave us some laughs, right? Yeah, Kim, it's a lot. It's tough. It's tough. My mother was my grandmother's caregiver. When we were home, we helped her. My grandmother had so many funny moments, and it came a time when she would just talk about her sisters. And I told my aunt, I was like, let her have that moment because she's the only one here. Everybody in her family had left but her. She was the last one. She was the last sister. She was the last daughter. She was, my big daddy had left. And some of her children had passed away. And so she would just see her sisters. And I was like, if that's what she sees, let her have it. And we would just talk to her as if they were there. And it was just, and they talked about, we talked about a whole lot of stuff. But this is not easy for anybody. No matter how you handle it, no matter how they come across, it's not easy for anyone. But Aunt Bertha gave us some of the best television that we will ever see. This is one woman who didn't like anything, and if she did like it, you better believe it was A1. So my heart goes out to their family. Um, this is not easy, and anybody who's dealt with that, this is not an easy thing to do, and it's not easy watching your family, just deteriorate like that. Yes, my degree is real. Oh, oh my goodness, Cheryl, that is amazing. That is amazing. 102. Yeah, we all love Aunt Bertha. So just keep them in your prayers. And I was just really glad to see this when Candy had made this post about her because we all love this woman, child. This woman gave us some laughs. Do you understand me? Let me see if it's something else I need to pull up before I go on. Jackie, Jen. Okay, yeah, let me get Jen. Okay. So let me take Umberto down. Let me put this up. So let's talk about Jackie Christie real quick. Let's talk about Love and Basketball. I mean, Basketball Wives, not Love and Basketball. What am I talking about? Let's talk about Basketball Wives. So a lot of people did not see it for me how I saw it for Basketball Wives. Whoo, honey, they let me have it. Y'all let me have it in the comments. Y'all let me have it in the comments. Hey, it's me, CC. I know, P Fortune. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I see you. I understand. Um, Jackie Christie. I think Jackie Christie and the dentist should get on a plane. They should go to Bangladesh, and they should live in a hut with a roof made of grass. They should have water brought to them daily. They should eat a balanced diet of wheat bread, rice cakes, and broccoli or potatoes, and an occasional prune souffle just to make sure they're good. I would be fine with that. But let me say what I gotta say, child. So let's go to this first about what Jackie was saying. Jackie put this disclosure out. Um, they could be best friends, and then they would probably get on an island together and not like each other at all because they would get on each other's nerves and realize what we have been saying all this time. But I digress. Let's keep going. So Jackie had made this post a while ago, and she was like, "Hey y'all, authorities are on it. If you see any silly satire, made up silliness, stories about me or my family, please report them." And this is coming from when they were saying something about Chris Webber was her baby daddy and all that stuff right there, right? Okay. Well, I saw Chris Webber on Instagram, and Chris said some stuff, and I said, you know what? I'm out of this. Y'all, I'll listen to anybody else that's talking about it, but what I'm not gonna do, I'm out of it. Let me see if Chris on here. Let me see if I can find what he said. Oh, I can't find it. Because baby, he was okay, here we go. Y'all ready?
What's up, party people? Man, the internet is undefeated, huh? I swear I'm gonna give this friendly reminder to some of my friends out there that you can't believe everything you read, see, or hear on the internet. Especially when they're all lies. No proof, just made up lies. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to issue my one and only advisory. If you have a platform and you have content with my name attached to lies, take it down now.
Woo.
And to those that started the rumor, that started the lies and then continued to spread the lies, I dare you not to take it down.
Woo.
I dare you to repeat a lie. You're not going to defame my name. Of course, the lawyers are in action. Of course, the lawyers are in motion and are motivated. But that's that. If anyone else that wants some insight and a story or some tools of how to get through the distractions, how to stay focused during the bull, go get my book. By God's grace.
Okay, we're done.
By God's grace.
Okay, so
by God's grace.
So that's that on that. Okay, so Chris has spoken. Chris said the lawyers are in action and the internet is interneting and people are believing it. I'm done with it. So he has spoken and that's that. But let's talk about the show. Let me put Jen up here while we talk about the show. The people are upset because I think Chantel, okay, let me say this first. Children should not disrespect their parents. I'm going to say that. But the parents should also be a model to show children how to act. If I sat in here and I was a certain kind of parent, allegedly, like what Chantel is saying, I would not expect my daughter to be respectful. Well, I would expect her to be respectful, but on the outside looking in, you could see it. I do agree with Chantel. I think Jackie does want the attention and the acceptance from others, not so much her children all the time. I do understand why Chantel put the boundaries up, but what I don't understand is why Chantel on the show. And I'm not saying she shouldn't be. I don't understand how she's on the show this season. I don't understand that. I don't understand how she's on the show. Like, who said that? Is that Shani? Is that a Shani decision? Is that a Jackie talking to Shani? Shani bringing Jackie in, said we want to try this. Da 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 da. Chantel is older. She's a mother. Because the fact that Chantel has gotten married and did not let her mother come, the fact that she hasn't met her husband is wild to me. Jackie does not, right here, very good. Jackie does not want her issues shown on the show. Yet she is in everybody else's business. And see, that's what I said that about Jackie and the dentist. People like Jackie and the dentist for who they are. Because Jackie cuts the fool about absolutely nothing. If you just really think about all the stuff that she jumping over the counter about, talking about I'll do this, I'll do that, like all that stuff with Malaysia. Some of the stuff she started, you know what I'm saying? But in a situation like this, when she should have checked Brandy, she didn't check her. And I understand her daughter on there, but it ain't never one day. Anybody can be. Now, if Lil is in somewhere, she dealing with something, she need to handle that stuff on her own. But if I'm standing there and somebody tell my daughter to go to HE double hockey sticks, we all going. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I just couldn't, and I understood what Chantel said. Like, you don't have nothing to say. You don't want to have nothing to say. And then Brandy turns around and apologizes to Jackie. Jackie should have said, you need to apologize to my daughter before you apologize to me. And I understood why she apologized to Jackie, because she had talked crazy about her daughter. But at the same time, Chantel is grown and Brandy's grown. We all going. That is insane to me. And I think people that love Jackie for what she is, you love Jackie for who she is because she keeps the TV show going. You know what I'm saying? But let's forget the TV show. As a mother, people want to talk about how Chantel shouldn't be on the show, how she disrespectful. Well, what has Chantel seen growing up? Because I can't believe that Chantel would see a model mother and then just have this kind of attitude, unless she's just a mean child. But how would she do that? You know what I'm saying? She can only give what she's gotten. And now that she's grown, that's why she act like that. Chantel is acting out because now that she's grown, this is what is she giving back to her, because this is how you did. Her keeping her husband away from her. Do you know how that would hurt mothers? I would be devastated if my baby has gone somewhere and got married. I wouldn't care if Lillian got married at the drive-thru in Las Vegas. Just call me and let me be there in the back seat. I don't care about it. I just want to be there for her moment. Who doesn't want that? And for somebody not to give you that, it's like Angela's daughter. Why would you not tell your mama you get married? What, mama, we going to the courthouse today to get married. You might want to come on up here. I'm gonna wait. We got an appointment at 3:00, so it's 12:45. You need to get on it. It does tell me who her mom is, Tiffany. It definitely tells me who her mom is. And I feel like after you just peel all this stuff, yeah, because I'm going to say this. All these people that love Jackie and the dentist, it ain't no way y'all would have them in y'all friend group. They would be in y'all group text, but I guarantee you ain't going to trust them with nothing. You wouldn't tell Jackie Christie nothing about your life that you don't want told. It ain't no, you ain't about to sit here and tell me that. You ain't about to tell me that. You love her. But that's what I always ask people. Okay, let me tell you somebody who could be my friend. Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss is a friend. Now, I know I talked about Kandi because she can call me a lot of stuff, but I'm over that. Okay, I went back and I watched some other seasons. I got over that. I'm out of my feelings. But if I had to say, if there's somebody on reality TV that I would say I could be friends with, it would be Kandi Burruss. It would sometimes be Portia without no man around. But other than that, I couldn't be friends with Jackie because she gonna tell your business. You can't be friends with the dentist. And that's how I look at TV. I look at them women, I be like, ain't no way. Alexa, cue Aretha Franklin, because ain't no way I could be their friend. No, I'm not for real. Ain't no way. And see, and my whole thing is Jackie is too grown to be jumping up here behind a couch going after Brittany. Now, Brittany was wrong because I don't think Jackie meant anything when she was pointing her face. I don't think Jackie meant anything. I don't think that. I think Brittany wanted a moment and she got one from Jackie. So I had to give Jackie that. I'm going to give it to you when I think you need it. I don't think Jackie meant anything when she was pointing around her. I don't think that. I think that's something Brittany was feeling and Brittany just had her feeling. You know what I'm saying? But when she came back and whatever it is, because we can go back 2 or 3 seasons. That episode where Jackie had that dinner party where the girls came over to her house and Doug was there. She was like, okay, y'all, we can't talk about this because Doug here. I don't know what it is Doug Christie be doing, but he be doing it because as soon as Chantel left and went over there to the side of the bar, Jackie, she said, let me call my dad. Jackie said, oh, she gonna call my husband. And for her to just get up after Shannon said, don't make me air you out. And then she told me some, you ain't gonna air me out. She was let me call my daddy and it's gonna go left. Jackie gathered herself and got right on out of that room. It was embarrassing. And for her to come in and sit down and tell me some, Shane, what's wrong with you? What you mean, what's wrong with me? You done sat here talking about you coming here for Brandy because she done been through a lot. Brandy done told me to go to HELL and you ain't got nothing for me. I'm sorry, y'all. I get it. I get y'all love Jackie. I get it. But Jackie ain't nobody friend. Jackie ain't no... Whatever she did to them kids growing up, Chantel is giving it right back to her. Is Chantel being disrespectful? Absolutely. Should Chantel not have her ass on that show? Absolutely. If she gonna act like that, she don't need to be on the show. She in the same building. She got boundaries up for that. She married. She won't even let her husband's face be on the internet. I went over on Chantel's page. Chantel got pictures when she got married and her husband is blurred out. I don't know where Doug was doing all this. I don't know where he was. Now, that's a good question, B. That's a good question. She gonna embarrass Jackie during the whole season. I agree with you, Kim. I agree with Kim. 100%. Because when I tell you, she don't want to do it like that. You can see she has respect for her mother a little bit, although it doesn't seem like that. I know a lot of people won't see it, but she does, because she could have sat there and just aired her out on that TV. But that's why Jackie left. I need y'all to understand, Jackie got up out of there because Chantel is her daughter. And the way Jackie give it, Chantel give it the same way. So, I don't know. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Chantel is the reason for the season, for Basketball Wives this season. She is it. And she's going, because she not like them other girls. Like, she not going. Just like when I was proud of Jackie. When Chantel got up from that dinner, she thought about to go. Jackie said, I got to go. My daughter leaving. But when she told her mom, I don't want it to be about this. Go on back and do this. Jackie turned right back around. It ain't no way I would have let my baby leave. And I go back and sit down and sit here and talk to Brandy after she told my baby to go to hell. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jackie is good television, J. Crew. I just said that. I don't know if you just got here. I just said that. And I said that's why people love her, because she keeps it going. She's good television. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be friends with Jackie. You could be surface friends with Jackie. Y'all can meet for lunch. Y'all can meet for drinks. But as soon as Jackie say, J. Crew, so what's going on in your life? Who you dating? They ain't got nothing to do with you, Jackie. Bring me another lemon drop. They ain't got nothing to do with you. That's not your business. Chantel not messing up the show. If anything, Chantel is the show. Because if Chantel ain't there to go back and forth with Jackie, let me tell you something. Y'all saw the preview. Have you ever in your life raised your hand to your child like that? Now, we done all spanked our children. We have all been spanked, had some whippings. But it ain't not one day that I've been on this earth that my mama raised her fist to my face. And it ain't one day I'm going to do that to mine. Because what is that about? When I feel like I need to tussle with my baby, like somebody on the street, I'm going to remove myself. Because there's something going on with me. The fact that she did that lets me further know what kind of person she is. You can love her. You can love her. Jackie is great television. Great television. I'm never going to take that from Jackie. Like I said, her and the dentist could get on a plane and go to Bangladesh and live in a hut and eat bread, rice cakes, broccoli and potatoes, and prune cakes once a week. And they never come back ever again. I don't never have to see them on my TV. But due to the fact they on my TV, you know, I have control over that. But I'm watching Basketball Wives this season, and I'm here for Chantel, and she the reason I'm watching. Because Evelyn don't have no storyline. Brittany don't have no storyline. Brandy don't have no storyline. Jackie don't have no storyline. Who else on there? Jen got a little storyline, but it's crazy. If it ain't Chantel, I'm sorry. Yes, Bangladesh. However you get there, drop them off. However you can do it. Make sure they have prune cakes so they can be regular. You know, I don't want them to be sick or nothing. Then make sure they're full of water. They don't need number water because that's all you need to survive. You don't have to have a Diet Dr. Pepper. You don't have to have a lemon drop. You don't have to have a cocktail. You need water. Give them the essentials. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad to be here, honey. Evelyn. Shawnee. Child, do I have a picture of it? Let me see if I can go to Gary with the T. Child, Shawnee done went over here and got a back tattoo. Hold on. Back tattoo. Baby, and she got the people riled up. Do you hear me? Shawnee done went and got, hold on, let me take this down so I can put this up. Let me see. Shawnee the one that got this back tattoo, honey. And she got the congregation on fire, baby. They think this is so inappropriate for a preacher's wife. Hold on, let me see where it's at. Oh, he drawing it. It's almost like an Evelyn tattoo. You see how he drawing it? And it's big all the way up. Girl, they mad about this tattoo. The congregation is upset, baby. This is not the work of a first lady, people. This is the work of a harlot. This is not the work of a woman of God, Jesus. And they're mad. Do you hear me? The congregation is on fire over there in Houston. Yeah, they still together, child. Yep. That's what I said. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. And if Pastor Henderson ain't said nothing, ain't no need of you saying nothing. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, let's talk about Auntie right quick. Child, Christian's aunt is on. She on Evelyn neck so tough. Wait a minute. Child. She said, since you want to talk about court orders, let's talk about court orders. Let me find it so I can read it because you know I can't see it. Hold on, y'all. Baby doll boogie. Let me find it. Oh, here we go. She said, Evelyn Lozada, since you posting lawsuits, B, don't forget this one. I got some receipts and I'm going to share them all. Let the games begin. So what this says is, it's talking about Jason with Priscilla Rainey. That's the plaintiff. Before Wood, Chief Judge, and Flom, and Psych Circuit Judges. Psych Circuit Judge rapper Jason Taylor, better known as The Game, starred in a VH1 television show called She's Got Game, an imitation of a long-running reality dating series, The Bachelor. While filming in Chicago in 2015, Taylor took contestant Priscilla Rainey on an off-camera date at a suburban sports bar. There, Taylor actually bothered her by repeatedly lifting her skirt, grabbing her behind, and her private parts, and juggling her boobs in front of a large crowd of onlookers. Rainey sued Taylor for actual battery. Taylor did not take the litigation seriously. He evaded process, trolled Rainey on social media, dodged a settlement conference, and did not bother to show up at trial. His attorney asked for a continuation, but the judge denied that. Let me put that part up there. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't put that up here. This is where I am right now. His attorney asked for a continuation, but the judge denied their request, dismissing Taylor's proffered excuse as an elaborate ruse. The judge instructed the jurors that they could infer from Taylor's absence that his testimony would have been unfavorable to him. The jury returned a verdict for Rainey, awarding her $1.13 million in compensatory damages and $6 million in punitive damages. Taylor moved for a new trial, challenging the denial of a continuance, the missing witness instruction, and the general weight of the evidence. He sought something for the damages. The judge denied the motions. Taylor appealed, reprising the arguments of his post-trial motions and adding a claim of error. Child, he had to pay that woman. And that's why Auntie said he was homeless. And they over there living with Evelyn. Just denied it, evaded, mocked her. What's the other thing? Evaded process, trolled Rainey on social media, dodged a settlement conference. There was a settlement conference. A settlement conference, and he did not do it. This woman is on Evelyn's neck so tough. Evelyn wants to hear call this woman. I think Evelyn needs to be quiet at this point. This woman has YouTube videos where she has poster boards up like she's in a classroom. She has a stick where she is talking about different images of Evelyn. I feel like he living with, because he ain't got nowhere else to go. He probably living with Shanice. And she claimed allegedly that the game that slept with Evelyn and Shanice. Hey, Missy Pete. I saw Brashear Gray. That baby is, Lord have mercy. I don't know what's on him, but Jesus, they need to give him a break. Okay, y'all. I think we got to this part right here. I think it's time. I got one more announcement, and let me get this down, and we gonna get into Tyler Perry, baby, because that's what we're here for. Because honey, baby, boo. But I want to talk to you about this. Okay, as of now, Millie TV Presents is on iTunes. So you can go and listen to my podcast. Oh, I got the wrong picture up here, but this is what it is. The first 2 episodes, I just dropped one. They drop every Tuesday, so you'll hear one every Tuesday. I'll let you know. They can be found on Amazon Music. They can be found on iTunes, Spotify, Audible. The images, the videos are going to be on my website, and I'm going to put clips on YouTube. I'm going to put some clips on YouTube. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 episodes, but I think I'm about to go and record some more. I think me and another content creator are going to do a conversation about Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I hope to have about 2 more interviews, and that's going to be my season for the summer. And I will come back in the fall, and I will do another season. So we'll have a summer season of Millie TV Presents, and we will have a fall season of Millie TV Presents. As I'm still working, so I would love to do it every day, but we'll see. But I want y'all to please support and check it out and go listen. I love this. I absolutely love it. And I thank you all for supporting me and lifting me up in this. Yeah, she said the first one is with Lillian and the second one is with Lillian. Thank you so much. It was just so good. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to have that conversation as one of my favorite people in the world. And it was really good. So Millie TV Presents on all platforms. I think I got everything straight. It's on iTunes, but this is how you will find it, okay? I'll remind you, it'll be in Hot Topics, so you won't forget it, but keep it, write it down, go look it up, and wait for Tuesday. They drop every Tuesday. I think they drop in the morning. I'll get y'all a distinct time. I'm not sure. It's just, it's jumbled up over here. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much. So now that we got that on out of the way, let's go ahead and make sure we all are on Millie TV Presents. Because, the plan was to put Rose in the Wind out, but auditions are not going so well. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to just probably, Sunny Girl, if you hear this, I'm trying to save my coins so you can put this out. I'm trying to get it out there. I'm going to get it out there. It's going to get got. But it's going to take me a little bit longer. But this, I love this. I love this. So I want to thank you all for asking me about it, for suggesting that I do it, for on me. And I look to y'all to be on me like that. I ain't got no problem with y'all holding my feet to the fire because that's what I need. Y'all motivate me and I appreciate it. And I do all this for you also. I think I want to have a conversation about relationships, right? I want to have a conversation about relationships. I know, Tasha, me too. Ooh, me too. But you know what I might do on there? This is what I may do. I may read my books on there. What do y'all think about that? Oh, thank you, Natasha. I don't know. I gotta talk to him. I don't know. But would y'all like a story time? If I did a story time, like a bedtime story time, bedtime stories, I think I could do that. Would y'all listen to that? Is that something y'all would like to listen to? If I just sat there and read it, because if I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, I may do that. I may do that. That's an awesome idea. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. But if you have not bought the book, I want you to still buy the book. Go to Millie Chun TV. I'm sorry, go to milliechun.com and get the book. But I think I'm gonna read it. Okay, then all right, there you go. That's what I need. Okay, we got a plan. Thank you all. You see how easy that is? So you just be looking for that. It'll come after these. It'll come after all this. So, okay. All right, y'all. Honey, when I saw this, oh, this the wrong picture. But isn't this crazy? This is what I was talking about. I have hugged people, but I ain't never had no woman hug me like that. This ain't what I wanted to put up. Lord have mercy, let me go find my picture, Jesus. Y'all just, let's talk about it. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Hold on. I thought I had a, hold on, y'all. I wanted to put this up here. I wanted to put something else up there. Lord have mercy. I don't put tie up there. That ain't what I meant to do, Jesus. Here we go. And I feel like it's something else I was supposed to be doing that I didn't do, that I didn't talk about. We can do a wrap up at the end of this. Y'all can let me know what it is y'all want to talk about. But let's get into this. Child, when this came up on my timeline, it got to be my neighbor. I thought I heard the commercial. Oh yeah, I could have special guests to read it. Wait a minute. Okay. So Tyler Perry sued for sexual assault by the Oval actor. Now I don't watch this. I do not watch this show. Oh, thank you, healthcare workers. Healthcare workers put the for the iTunes, for the podcast, for Amazon, all that. So y'all make sure y'all get it and go look at it. Thank you so much. What you say? Lord have mercy, y'all. We gonna get into all that. So I don't watch this show. Daphne said, why folks just can't come clean like Donald McClurkin did? But let me say this. After listening to the Diddy trial, right, I realized that money in the wrong hands is a devil's playground. Because, oh, a day, girl, you was lost. Honey, I missed y'all so much. We'll talk about that at the end because my love is deep for y'all. So I was like, okay, Tyler had this son. I don't know how he had this son. I don't know if he had a surrogate or whatever. He has this beautiful black woman he parades around every other quarter as his son's mother. And we don't really see him all the time or whatever, but he does have someone that he goes out with. So when he was on the boat with Mariah Carey's ex the other day, I was like, why is he out here on the boat with this man with these Tommy Bahama shirts on? I was like, that's kind of odd. That's real odd. Then when this popped up, I was like, do I believe this? And then I was like, oh, there you go. Money, power, lust equals recipe for disaster. I'm here, April. I am right here. So let's get into it, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all know I'm not about to read all this. It's like 46 pages. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Let me get to it. We're gonna go through some stuff. We're gonna go through some stuff. Hold on. Lori sent it to me. Let me go and find it. Oh, what you got? Oh, where are you? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So, summary of action. This is Derek Dixon. Derek is an actor for Tyler Perry on the Oval. He had like a little small thing in what was it? Like two roles he had. He said Tyler saw him in a crowded room and said that he had something for him. Tyler rose against all odds to become one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. Um, Perry received a lucrative multi-year partnership with Oprah Winfrey Network, and his worth tops 1.36 billion. So 260 million is like 260,000 to us right now. Okay. And okay, they have all the exchanges. In this particular exchange, it's like on a laptop. Now, what I will say about these texts is it wasn't too much. Like Tyler wasn't super crazy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say crazy stuff or whatever this dude is posting. But he did say stuff like, but I swear to you, I know how to fix this stuff. I love a MFN show that no one expects. So the guy's like, you could be sipping Mai Tais counting coconuts right now. He said, think about the last episode. They were all shot at. We don't know who lives. He said, exactly. He said, I'm scared. They should be too. He said, nope, they're not. And then the guy said, last I checked, we all got the same pows in us. Okay. So they're talking about a show. And in one such exchange, Perry stated that he could fix things because the actors of the show were filming and should be scared because they could be taken off the show. We don't know who lives, meaning that Tyler was going to take somebody off the show. And Derek Dixon was Perry's actual desire ever since they became acquainted. Dixon working as part of the event staff for a party hosted by Perry. When Perry noticed him, that's him in a large room, Perry immediately offered Dixon the chance to audition for a part of one of his TV productions. Dixon agreed and was on set with Perry behind the camera for weeks in close quarters. During the time they were filming, Perry would send flirtatious texts to Dixon. For example, in one message, Perry stated he was jealous when he saw Dixon going on a walk with another man named Brad. Okay? Not sorry, Lee. You talking about Lee Daniels. So this is what got me. The man got Tyler Perry name on here, TP at the top. TP, Tyler. Why did that photo make me jealous, you two together? Haha, I don't know. It's just Brad, LOL. He's the LOL. He just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in, and now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself. Thick Derek, get that Chipotle. Thick Derek? Child, Kristen Keys not already come out. I put that in a minute. He not already come out talking about his money that allegedly he got for being quiet. He's already come out. Then in another text, Perry stated to Dixon, what is going to take for you to have guiltless bang bang? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. Plaintiff carefully navigated a friendly demeanor to prevent the loss of income and opportunity on the one hand, and on the other, a firm boundary against Perry's advances. Often when Perry started drinking, he would demand more attention from plaintiff and get more aggressive with his flirting. What is it going to take for you to have guiltless bang bang? Have y'all found that out in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of car, Geo Metro. Then Derek said, giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, that's cool. Where you came from. Unfortunately, Derek, this is Tyler. I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. So, like, he's having conversations, and Derek seems to try to keep him at bay, right? On one occasion, when Mr. Perry was drinking, he started to become extremely annoyed when Mr. Dixon avoided him. Mr. Perry stated that of the 600 people in his phone book, he only wanted to talk to Mr. Dixon. Okay? And then he got a text message here. Treat myself right. What are you doing? Derek! Just talking to you. And then he writes, I roll, fine, good night. I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. Trying to get off so I can go to sleep, LOL. He said, I understand, LOL. And then Derek said, LOL, apparently you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight. Tyler said, I just started. He said, they didn't, LOL. So, you don't want to talk to Oprah? You don't want to talk to Lee Daniels? When 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, when is Monique going to show up? Because she's on her way. You do know that, right? Monique is coming. You know Monique is coming. So then it says, let me go down some. Dixon did his best to tiptoe around Perry's actual aggression while keeping on Mr. Perry's good side. So basically, he didn't want to just say, I'm out, peace out. He didn't do that until June. Well, he filed June 2024. June 2024 when he filed. He wanted to just be around there, see what he could grab, keep Tyler at bay, but not go. Now, it's going to have to come a point with all these lawsuits for all this harassment when people are going to have to look and say, look, well, why didn't you leave? You could have left. You have free will. That man was not holding you against your will. You should have left. But that's not what he did. He said he needed his job, child. Perry kept telling Dixon that he was sorry and the harassment would not happen again. However, the harassment and assaults continued. Mr. Perry would also try to deflect the blame for the actual assault by saying that Dixon didn't have a strong enough no. That is crazy. He didn't have a strong enough no. How strong does the no have to be? If I write it on a piece of paper, that's strong. If I write it to you in the air, that's strong enough. If I say no, Tyler, that's enough. Does he have to scream and get a megaphone? That is insane. Let's read the text message. Nice. Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You got to have a strong no. Derek said, yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say it's real. Tyler said, well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say no and mean it and make it clear. He said, I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I hear you. And then Tyler said, well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through Bang Bang is in prison. So just stick to the no unless you're really into him. Who is he talking about? Who is he saying the only one who could have gotten you that through Bang Bang is in prison? So just stick to the no unless you really are into him. Who is that? Yes, Dr. Meredith, absolutely. But who is in prison that he's talking about? The one that could get him an Oscar. Let me see. In response, Tyler said, I want to give you an Oscar for prison. So, who is he talking about? Oh, they said Weinstein. Ooh. Okay, let's scoot on down. Let's scoot on down. Venue and jurisdiction. Let me go. Factual. Okay, let's go to factual allegations. In or around September 2019, plaintiff worked. Wait a minute. What page am I on? Hold on. I'm on 10. I'm sorry, I'm not even moving this. So this is where I am now. Factual allegations. Let me move it to the next one so y'all can see it. I'm at 51 at the top. In around September 2019, plaintiff worked for an event company called Legendary Events in Atlanta that was hired to organize defendant Perry's studio opening party. Plaintiff was recruited by Tony Conway, the owner of Legendary Events and close friend of Tyler Perry. Defendant Perry picked plaintiff out of a crowd. We talked about that. Dixon told Perry that he was interested in acting and writing. Perry then told him to do an audition over the phone and send it to Perry. Dixon told Perry he was at a Halloween party. Shortly after doing the event on November 3rd, 2019, Perry sent plaintiff several text messages that he would love to find a job and change his life, insisting that they should make it happen. Perry sent Dixon what turned out to be an anonymous warning. Be careful. Let me find it. Hold on. Okay, you see this right here where it's dark? That's where I am. Tyler said, Tyler said, be careful hanging around me. I cause dreamers to dream bigger. I cause them to not only believe, but do. Then let's make it happen. You're an artist. You have to be fulfilled. Nothing else will suffice. The very next day, defendant Perry sent an email which contained an offer for plaintiff play the role of Dale in Perry's television show Ruthless. That's the one that he had 2 parts in. Okay. Perry said it was a small role that could get a lot bigger, thereby setting up the first stage in the series, escalating quid pro quo offers. At this point, Dixon didn't know that Perry was interested in men or that he was looking for actual relationships. Dixon assumed that Tyler Perry was genuinely a caring person who discovered the talent that Dixon always felt he had. Child, let me see. Is this the same page? Okay, let's go to page. I'm on 12. Oh, okay. I'll get to 13 in a minute. In December of 2019, Dixon was requested to be part of an event staff at another event in Perry's home in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. After that event, Perry started frequently sending text messages, making phone calls, and demanding that Dixon give Perry some attention. On New Year's Eve of 2019, Tyler texted Dixon, I can't tell you the last time I pumped gas or went to the supermarket or fly commercial or packed a bag or had good bang bang. It was before I was rich. Child! Dixon found the message to be strange and, wait a minute, coming from someone like Tyler Perry, but being but being new to the industry, Dixon played along for downplaying the actual comments and hoping that being around Perry would allow him to showcase his talents as an actor and writer. So Dixon is saying that, okay, I'm gonna hang out with Tyler Perry because he is this rich, successful production person, writer, movie maker, all this. So maybe he just, I ain't paying him no mind. It is what it is. In January of 2020, just a few months after his first acting gig, Perry invited plaintiff to his home in Douglasville County, Georgia. Plaintiff showed up to the home hoping that he would be given a chance to befriend Perry and show him how talented of an actor Dixon was. Now what you doing over there at the house talking about you trying to show him how talented you are? If I'm going over to Tyler's house, I'm going over to Tyler's house because I'm expecting a dinner situation. I'm not about to see. I can come to the studio and audition. At the end of the night, Perry told Dixon not to drive home. Perry said it was dangerous and that Dixon was too inebriated to drive home. Dixon agreed and was escorted to a separate guest room, not knowing that this was the ruse to allow Perry to assault Dixon. Dixon was tired and did not have PJs, and so he got into bed only wearing underwear. Before he knew what was happening, Dixon felt something else slip into bed behind him. Okay, y'all, we got to, I'm getting back, so let me just be careful how I say this. So things started happening, the thigh area, there was some high actual suggestive manner. Ooh, Dixon turned around and saw Tyler in the bed, girl. Ugh. At this point, Dixon's stomach started to turn. He began feeling nauseous. Dixon jumped out of the bed, told Tyler that he wasn't that actual. Tyler ignored the comments and told Dixon to turn around so Perry could see him so Perry could see him in his birthday suit, in his underwear. Perry then commented on how beautiful his body was. Dixon once again told Perry that he was not into bang bang. Dixon kept informing Perry that he was not into bang bang in order to keep Perry at bay, while at the same time not insulting the person who was dangling his career right in front of him. He did not want to insult him by telling him to get his big burly behind up out of here, call me an Uber so I can go, or let me get my phone and call my own Uber, and I'm going to go and work at Kroger in the morning and stack these groceries and keep my dignity and my behind. Okay? So, let me see what page I'm on. 13. Okay, here we go. Right here. So, I'm going to read this, what's in the box right here. I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make bang bang to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past that block in your mind soon. Then Derek said, well, it's not this person, but yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping. Child. So in response to Dixon's frequent assertion that Dixon was not into bang bang, Perry started prying further. Perry would send Dixon text messages saying, what I just read y'all, that's in this box right here. And then Dixon would hopefully get past the block. After the assault in January, Dixon felt betrayed. Perry continued to call or text Dixon every day, asking to talk to him more. Dixon ignored Perry, which led Perry to text him, Derek, why don't you text me more? Oof, yes, girl, Ruthless on BT Plus. The more Dixon ignored Perry, the more aggressive Perry became, until finally Perry offered Dixon a part in a new show called The Oval. So Tyler put him in this little show on Ruthless, 2 little episodes. Tyler said, I know what it's going to take. Let me put him in one of my shows that's going on. What? Okay, wait a minute. What does pro quo mean? This is for that is one of the types of, what does that mean? Y'all put it down there. Let me see what it means, because I don't know. I ain't even looked it up yet. Okay. Dixon was intrigued and was hoping that this would be the big break that he was looking for and a chance for him to display his acting talent on February. Okay, let me go to the next page. On February 11, 2020, Perry told Dixon to quit his job at Legendary Events. Now, he done quit his job. Okay. Exclusively for Perry. Perry was not able to control Dixon so long as Dixon had secondary income, and that was providing him his basic needs. So they go to power. That's the power y'all talking about. Allegedly, TP wanted DD to quit his job because while he was working this secondary job, he could just be like, peace out, I ain't got to deal with this. This going to pay my light bill, keep a roof over my head, give me a little food to eat, and pay this water bill so I can take a bath and I can sleep at night. And I might be able to buy me some underwear every once in a while. Quid pro quo basically means if you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Okay. Okay. All right. Where am I? Once Dixon quit his job, oh my gosh. Due to his role on the Oval, Perry started getting more and more personal with Dixon, knowing that Dixon was now under his control. So now, Tyler, TP, is allegedly in complete control. Because now he is the one that is financing this young man. He is giving him his checks. He is paying for his livelihood. So he wants to be an actor. And if he wants to be an actor, he's gonna do what I asked him to do because now I take care of his livelihood. Because now he works and he depends solely on me. Ooh! Child, Perry will often say things like, I give and give and give, and no one ever does anything for me in return. No one ever gives me what I want or what I need, implying that Dixon was not giving him bang bang. Perry started asking Dixon about Dixon's bang bang preferences and what role Dixon took on when engaging in bang bang acts, whether he was a top or a bottom, which is his bang bang terms means, whether Dixon preferred to give or receive motions from the back. Perry further indicated to Dixon that he had bang bang with men before and that he was a top. Child, this is too much. Perry further told Dixon that when you have a big member and when you hit the G spot right on those bottoms, they go crazy. Y'all, what is going on right now? What is wrong with Tyler Perry? Leo said, Lord. Okay. I don't think he wanted to be kept in. This man wanted to work. But then I saw people saying that he was a horrible actor too. So I don't know. I don't watch the show. Okay then, Lisa. All right. Perry further told plaintiff he wanted a man who was in a relationship with another individual, but with whom he could be emotionally involved and engaged in bang bang acts with. So he wanted him to be in another relationship. He doesn't specify if it's a woman or a man, but he just wants him to be available to him for emotional moments. Okay. A friend with benefits relationship because Perry did not have time to deal with the emotional aspect of a relationship, only the physical. So Tyler just need to get it done. I did, girl. I came back with it. On March 2020, Dixon received the script for The Oval. He was written in as a season regular and therefore expected to quit his job with legendary events. Dixon's character was written as a man who, like other men, he was homeless, desperate store clerk who had to sleep with one of the other characters for a place to stay. So he felt like Tyler was writing him in as Tyler sees him in his head. Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. Okay. More importantly, oh, yes, he did say that. More importantly, wait a minute, where am I? Oh, at the end of the season, his character would be unalived. Well, pum 4 times in the chest. Dixon felt that this was a way for Perry to test Dixon out for a year and see if he would be loyal to Perry. Now, okay. Let's get back to the Tyler Perry TV show. Now, this is the stuff I'm talking about with Tyler Perry I can't watch. Now, you talking about getting rid of this man, and then this is a way for Perry to test Dixon out for a year and see if he will be loyal to Perry. So if you get him off of the show, then what you gonna do? Bring him back as visions and thoughts and dreams? That's what I came with Tyler Perry. Now you done made me mad, Tyler. When Dixon asked Perry about the Pum Pum, Perry indicated that if Dixon did a good job, Dixon would be back, and that a Pum Pum didn't necessarily mean that Dixon's character was out of the script for future seasons. How? How you not out of the script for future seasons? 4 to the chest? That's Tupac level. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's that show that Tyler had? That they had the whole show in one day? Married or Not? Whatever that show was. That was a horrible show. Okay. Y'all, we can't read these 46 pages. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all to page 15. This is what we are right here. Dixon went back shooting. Okay. Dixon immediately understood that his job security depended on his relationship with Perry. From this point on, Dixon worked with the constant fear of losing his job. So he didn't even know when he was going to get put out. You understand what I'm saying? You over here with you on the set in a very fiction story. You're on a set and you don't even know if you're gonna be unalive. You scared to do your stuff because you don't know what's happening around the corner. Because this man, ooh, child, hold on, child. Let's see. Shortly after he said that he was in fear of losing his job if he did not engage with and endure Perry's SA. Oh, yeah. Maybe I will deep dive on this. My sister come on here Thursday to help me do something on here. Y'all might have this later on in the week, child. I might just read all of this. Okay. Maybe I'll come back. I ain't got to that part yet. It's 46 pages. I don't know. I didn't want to just read them and then, I wanted to read with y'all. Okay. Let's get this going. Shortly after giving Dixon this news and after telling Dixon that future seasons were dependent on Dixon's doing a good job, Tyler Perry invited Dixon to his home in Atlanta. Plaintiff asked questions and tried to wiggle his way out of the invitation because he remembered what happened the last time the two were alone. However, plaintiff knew that his job, security, income, and livelihood depended on his attendance. Now, what would you do? I mean, real talk. What would you do? If you around here to quit your job because you thought you had your acting job and somebody around here bothering you talking about something, you're going to have to come over here or you're gonna have to go back to that job. And the checks that you're getting is checking. Like, you gotta go, right? You gotta go. You can't go through this. Look at all the stuff that we're looking at the Diddy trial. This is crazy. Is Tyler not watching the Diddy trial? Okay. So plaintiff had seen other employees of Perry's who had experienced sudden unaliveness on the show when they fell on Perry's bad side. So that's what he does when they fall on your bad side. He get rid of you. In fact, Perry had made it clear to Dixon that he would often unalive characters in order to get an actor to be loyal or obedient. And here I go over here thinking I want Tyler Perry. Child, you leave my books alone, honey. In fact, Perry had made it clear to Dixon. Okay, when Dixon arrived at his house, Tyler Perry gave Dixon a warm welcome and was very friendly. Soon after, Tyler Perry started asking Dixon a slew of questions, even asking if he liked it a little rough. You know what I'm saying? Perry then physically reached out and violently grabbed Dixon's right here, attempting to physically do that to him and remarked, "Wow, look how excited you got. You do like that." Dixon was horrified, shocked, and in panic. Dixon never thought that Tyler could get so and would place his hands on his neck in this kind of manner. Dixon did not enjoy or consent to any of this conduct. Dixon was in shock and took steps to immediately de-escalate the situation. Due to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in March of 2020, filming for The Oval was postponed indefinitely. During the period in which filming for The Oval was postponed, Tyler would make FaceTime calls and other contacts to Dixon almost every day, treating Dixon as his on-call pet. Y'all, we're gonna have to stop. We're gonna stop at page 15. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll read it tomorrow, or I'll put it on the podcast. Y'all, let me read that last part again. During the period of which filming for The Oval was postponed due to COVID, Tyler would make FaceTime calls and other contacts to Dixon almost every day, treating Dixon as his on-call pet. Why did you answer the phone? Exactly. Phone records, please. If loving you is wrong, I couldn't even believe I watched that. I'm gonna come back. Oh, you know what? We might read this in the morning. What page we on? We just finished on page 15. So tomorrow we'll start on page 16. Okay? We will start on page 16 tomorrow. I'm solely coming here only to read these documents. And then we'll do a little hot topics if we got some going on. I'm sure we got some going on. So, y'all, thank you all so much for being here for me tonight. Thank you for being here with me tonight. Thank you for being here. I missed y'all so much. I promise I will walk a straight line. Do you understand me? Because I can't do it. Girl, let me see. What time? We're going to do it in the morning. What time y'all? Let me see. What time y'all get up and get situated? Me too, TA. I only watched 2 episodes. Girl, when they took that woman, baby, I was out. I was like, I can't watch this. This is too much. We're gonna be on page 16 tomorrow. And look, this is what let me put this down. What Pacino said: money plus power plus lust equals recipe for disaster. Oh, I know, girl. I miss being here too. On the podcast, we can be super free on the podcast. But because if I read on the podcast, I'm reading it just like it's wrote in this book. But I'm not reading any more tonight. I'm gonna read it all with y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna say 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, look for the live. We're going live at 10 o'clock in the morning for the continuation of this lawsuit. Okay? So 10 a.m., make sure your AirPods are charged. If you got a business meeting, you're going to have to get the replay. But make sure you're ready. 10 a.m., we're going to get started. Wait a minute. Not I'm resigning. No. Don't resign, honey. Don't resign. 10 a.m. Central. So 11 Eastern. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. 10 a.m. Let me put it in here so y'all can see. I'm put it up here. 10 a.m. Central. I'll leave this up here for a hot second. 10 a.m. Central. That means it's 11 o'clock Eastern. But see, that's the thing. I have to get ready for the podcast. I have to go. This podcast I have recorded somewhere else. My sister's going to come over here My sister's going to come over here tomorrow. Oh, everybody. I'm going to see what time she's coming. Okay? And then we'll figure it out. But 10 Central, 11 Eastern. Okay? Y'all got it? I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here tonight. If you're watching the replay, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Send it to all your people. Thank you all for being here. Oh yeah, definitely for the future. Thank you all so much. Oh, okay. She said I can say it on there. It's not TikTok. Okay. All right, y'all. This was great. We did it in 2 hours. This was fantastic. Fantastic. See y'all tomorrow. Girl, I'm gonna be right back. Go on, get yourself ready for bed, girl. Go on, relax, and be ready in the morning. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna be here at 10 a.m. Lord said the same. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. We'll probably do some face-to-face hot topics tomorrow after the reading. Okay, I'm sure it will be something going on. But next Wednesday, we will do hot topics at the same time at 6 o'clock because we will have guests. Okay, we'll have guests next week. Charge your AirPods. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.